Hello. Thanks for tuning into yoga today. Let's start standing. With your feet a comfortable distance apart, about 2 fist distance apart, a hip distance apart, all the same thing I hope. Posture tall. Roll your shoulders back a couple more times. And then keep the shoulders slightly pinned back, short of a pinching of the shoulders back. Just a gentle pinning of the shoulders back. Spread your toes and encourage the palms of your hands to face forward. Close your eyes for just a few breaths in and out. A couple more times, simply breathe, noticing balance with eyes closed. One more breath. And as you exhale next, open your eyes. Good. We'll take a moon salutation. Inhale your hands up and overhead. Exhale and forward fold, take your hands to your knees. Breathe in here, and then come lower. Elbows to knees, or the arms could dangle into forward fold. Relax the back of your neck and look behind you. Halfway up. Hands to knees. Inhale, straighten your arms to help you lift halfway up. Careful that your back is not slouching. You want to be long and lengthened. Again, fold. Now you get to round the back some, but only for a moment. Inhale to flat back. Come all the way stand. Hands find themselves overhead. And then exhale, arms by your side. 2 more times. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, fold forward. And you could always rest elbows to knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale again. Forward fold. Pass through your flat back on your way to stand. Hands touch overhead. And then exhale, arms rest beside you. Last time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive, a forward fold. You could always rest on the hands or the elbows. Relax the back of your neck wherever you are. And then inhale to flat back, a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. We lift all the way, passing through flat back. Inhale, rise. And exhale, arms by your side. Very good. Turn your palms slightly forward. Close your eyes, notice your balance again. A couple more breaths. Notice sensations in your body. After doing some moon salutations, 3 forward folds like we did, notice how your body feels. Open your eyes, if not already. Good. Now, I'm going to turn in line with my mat. Let's find the forward fold again. Hands to the knees. Flat back. Careful you're not rounding. Tendencies to round the spine. It's hard to even notice. If you've got a mirror or maybe a reflection close by, you might check that the spine is long and flat. From here, elbows to knees. And then can you touch the floor? Try to get both hands to the floor. Step back a little bit, and that'll be your downward facing dog, upside down V. Knees to the ground. That's all fours. Ideally, hands are right underneath of the shoulders, and your knees are right underneath of the pelvis. Adjust, if need be. From tabletop, this all fours position, tilt your tailbone up, and look up. And then go the other way. Point your toes back, tuck the tailbone under, round your spine, and tuck your chin in. Good. One more time. Tuck the toes. Look up towards the ceiling. Point your toes back, round your spine, and stretch through the back. Good. Hands and knees once more. We won't be there long. Downward facing dog. Lift your knees off the floor. Good. Now step your feet forward and your hands back eventually. Elbows to knees. Flat back, hands to knees. And now, from flat back, you want to keep the spine long. Drop your seat lower. For chair pose, reach your arms on a diagonal up and away from your seat. If you can, bring your feet a little closer together. And then send your seat a little lower still. Arms reach. Now 3 swings back. Inhale up. Exhale, swing. Exhale, swing, and inhale, rise. Straighten the legs. Rest your arms by your side. Very good. Now, a wide stance. Posture tall. Feet parallel. Let's try the forward fold from here. A little bend in the knees is always welcome. You can always straighten the legs later. Hands to knees. Elbows to knees. And again, you could straighten the legs if you wish. Relax the back of your neck. If you'd like to, let the arms dangle. Lucky you might get your fingertips to the floor. Hands to knees. Lift about halfway up. Be careful you're not slouching. Long through the spine. Heart lifted. Shoulders pinned back. Very good. Feet together. Careful now. Hands to the ground again. This time, just your right foot back. Put the knee down. This is a lunge. When we come into the lunge, we want to get our ankle underneath of our knee. If it's not already, please take your left ankle underneath of your left knee. And then rise, hands to the knee. This is a kneeling lunge. If this bothers your knee, by all means put something underneath, an extra cushion. If you're on carpeting and a mat, you're probably fine. I've got hard floors, not the best for the knees. Now posture right. Use your hands against the knee here to push your shoulders back a little extra. Once the heart is lifting, pin the shoulders back. Reach your arms up. Dare you gaze up. That tests your balance. Good. Face forward. Hands to the left knee. Let's take left elbow to the left knee. And then, to switch sides, we want to bring right knee to the right elbow. In order to do that, you might want to put your hands down to the ground. Give some weight to the left elbow and knee connection there. Lift right knee, step forward, right elbow to right knee. Again, lift right knee, step forward, elbow to knee. Left knee back and down. Step back with your left foot. Put the left knee down and cushion if you'd like to. Double check that your right ankle is directly underneath of your right knee. And then take your hands to your knee and rise into the kneeling lunge. Good. Hands, push, shoulders back. A little arc to the spine. Arms high. Dare you, gaze high. This is a supported crescent lunge. Oh, hands to the right knee. Let's take right elbow to the right knee. Lift left knee, step left foot forward and bring left elbow to left knee, or left knee to left elbow. From here, relax the back of your neck. Shake your head no. And then shake your head, yes. Face forward. Arms straighten to lift you halfway up. Hands to knees, and arm strength lifts you. Now, stay up here. We're gonna do the lunge again, but without the knee. Hands to your right knee. Good. Left foot steps back, straight back. Notice all 10 of your toes are pointing forward. Ideally, most of your weight is in the front foot as the weight of your head and shoulders goes into your arms, straight through the shin and down. If you can, wiggle left foot a little further back. A wider stance is always welcome. Walk the hands up the thigh to rise. This is a lunge. Good work. Dare you, arms high. For crescent lunge, look up. And then we surrender. Hands to the knee. To step forward, left foot forward, left hand to left knee. Once the foot steps forward. Good. Hands to left knee. Other side. Right foot steps straight back. Ideally, all 10 toes point forward. Notice the back heel of the foot is up in the air. It's not down. No, no, no. Wiggle your foot further back if you can, a wider stance. Arm strength helps you place the shoulders atop the pelvis. This is a lunge, nice and strong. Good work. If it's comfortable, dare the arms high, and then dare your gaze high. This crescent lunge. Wonderful. Hands to left knee. Right foot steps forward, right hand to right knee. Fantastic. Sit back, feet a little closer together. Sit your seat down and back. We've been here before. Seat down and back. Arms reach up and away. Try to send the seat lower. Reach the arms longer. Breathe in. Exhale, swing your arms. And again, inhale up, exhale, swing, inhale, rise, and exhale. Let the arms rest down by your side. Whew. Tiring, no? Exhilarating, I should hope. All right, find your mark. Feet a comfortable distance apart, about 2 fist distance apart. Flourish the palms forward. That helps to pin the shoulders back. Good. Here we are again in our starting position. Mountain pose, or Tadasana. Feel your feet wider and longer if you can. Again, palms open and facing forward. Walk to the wide stance. Comfortably wide. Not obnoxiously wide. We'll get there. Pivot off the heel of your right foot. Nay, just lift your right toes and the ball of your foot up off the floor. You see that there? Put it down. Other side. Flex the foot back. Heel stays down, but the toes and the ball of the foot come up. A little work for your shin. One more time. Flex the right foot. Put it flat. Flex back the left foot. Put it flat. So we flex the foot and then pivot off the heel. So our right toes wind up facing right as they come down. Got it? Bend knee on top of ankle. Make sure right toes are pointing due right. Right arm up, left arm up. Arms to a T. If you comfortably can, walk your left foot further back. And as well, try to nudge the heel of your left foot further back. Once you've found a good stance, you want the heel of your left foot a little further back than the toes. Arms to the T. Eventually, we take our gaze over the right arm. Good. Reverse warrior. I like left hand to hip. Tilt the shoulders and you're there. Right arm alongside ear can give you more stretch in your right side. As you like. Breathe in. And as you exhale, Lean forward. Forearm rests to thigh. You want your inseam in line with the spine. Spine and left inseam, one long line. And then, if you wish, left arm can come alongside ear. Left arm, left side, left leg, one long line. Breathe in. As you exhale, left hand to hip again. Straighten the left knee. Straighten the right knee. Left hand to hip, right knee straightens. Good. Can you sink your ribs just a touch lower? Head in line with the rest of your spine. Nice. This is triangle pose, named for the shape in your legs. Now, re-bend the knee, reach the arms out, warrior two. Look over your right hand. Breathe in. Rest your arms down. Wonderful. Straighten right leg. Turn your right toes forward, pivoting off the heel. And walk your feet together. Bend your knees twice. Down and up. One more time. Good. Just a moment in neutral. Palms forward, elbows in a touch. Flare the toes. Tone the tummy. Close your eyes a few breaths. If they're not already, slowly open your eyes. Walk the feet wide, heels out, toes out, heels out, toes out. Once you're comfortably wide, good. It doesn't have to be obnoxiously wide. We'll get there soon. Flex the left foot back, the toes and the ball of the foot off the floor. Pivot off your heel, put your foot down, check that left toes are pointing straight to the left. Bend your knee on top of your ankle. And then a wider stance. You hopefully want to walk the right foot further back. The wider your stance, the lower you can go, and hopefully it's more grounded and comfortable the wider you are. Of course, you could go too wide. Please don't. Knee on top of ankle. See if you can get the right heel further back than the right toes. Watch. Heel back, just a little extra. Dig in with the outside edges of your feet. Try to square hips and shoulders towards front, the long edge of your mat, as the case may be. And then arms to the T. Gaze over your left arm. This again is warrior two. The warrior two is active and reaching. The reverse warrior is almost retreating back this way. Lean back, feel the side stretch. Your right arm supporting, your left arm reaching long overhead. Gaze up under the arm. Sink the hips a little lower if you can. Breathe in. And then tilt your spine forward. Rest your left forearm to your left thigh. Check that your inseam and spine are in one line. And then as you're ready, reach the right arm alongside ear. Nice. Now notice what happens if I sink a little too low with my torso. They're not the same line anymore between spine and inseam. This has to be up here. You could be in a narrower stance or a wider stance, but you always want that spine and inseam more or less along the same line. And then the right arm, right side, and right leg form another line. Really good. Let's take hand to hip. Straighten left leg. Try to keep your elbow above the knee on the thigh, and you almost push against that left arm to help keep the shoulders high. Then sink the ribs a little lower. Sink the ribs into place. Check your neck and your skull in line with the rest of your spine. Triangle pose here. Breathe. Feel good. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, bend left knee on top of ankle. Reach your arms, warrior two. Gaze over left hand. Breathe in. As you exhale, arms down, face forward, straighten left leg, parallel the feet, and walk your feet together. Bend your knees twice. Very nice. Shake your hands for me. Open your stance at comfortable. Lift your right heel and shake your right leg. Other side. Shake the left leg. So might lift the heel and just let the knee go crazy. Let it go. A little more shaking. Nice. Feet together again. Okay, so for this one, we want to turn right toes to the right again. Your feet make a 90-degree down there. This is the preparation for tree pose. Notice your head is between the 2 feet. Lift right heel and slide it in against left ankle. Try to get your head on top of your left ankle. Hands to heart for challenge, out to the side for stability. Dare you. Flex the right toes back. You can always put them down. As you find your balance, you might choose to commit the right foot to the left leg. Right foot actively pushes against the leg, even if the toes are down. There's activity, heel into ankle. And ankle, or left leg, pushes back against the right foot. Off of that, you're also pushing down and growing taller. Right knee forward. Yes. Feet down. Left toes pivot to the left. Feet make a 90-degree angle down there. Now, lift the heel of your left foot and slide it in. Good. Now, you can stay here with the toes down. That's fine. Get your head on top of the right foot. Heel pushes against leg, leg pushes back against heel, push down into the floor, and lift your torso higher. If you care to flex the toes back, by all means. If you care to commit the sole of your foot to your inseam, also welcome. Hands to heart or out to the side like a tightrope walker. Arms out to the side can help with balance. Hands to heart, perhaps more challenging. Activity. Legs together down there, pushing into the floor. That gives you something to grow away from. Tree pose, remember. Roots down, rise up. Knee forward, foot down. Yeah. Comfortable stance, hands to knees. We're coming down. Let's take right hand to the floor and right knee to the floor. Left knee to the floor. That's your hands and knees position. Sit off to one side or the other. Yeah. Let's find our seated position. Cross legs if you don't mind. If you're not comfortable getting onto the floor, you could always do this from a chair as well. Of course, the legs wouldn't be crossed. Just be sitting there, posture tall and attentive. Props, various sizes, can assist you and your comfort level as you're sitting here cross-legged. So we change the shape of the legs. I'm going to pick the bigger prop. The higher up, the easier it becomes to sit here, especially for a long time, which we won't do today. Flesh out from underneath of the pelvis is mandatory. It takes the hands to manually pull flesh out from underneath of the pelvic bones. Roll your spine off of that and circle your arms overhead. Exhale, find your center line. And inhale, hands up center. Clean slate. Again, arms circle up. Hands down the middle. As As you exhale. Yes, grow taller softly. Inhale, arms up. Keep the shoulders down. And the hands rest. Let's take a side stretch again. Left fingertips in line with your left cheek, your left glute, to the floor. Fingers point out to the side. Left elbow bends in towards you. And the more your elbow bends, the more your shoulders will tilt. Once you're ready, right arm overhead. See if you can get your head a little lower. Gaze up. Try gaze down. One more time. Gaze up. And face forward. Right arm now straight up. Turn it in and out a couple times, like so. Keep your palm facing this way, the left, and let your head fall lower. Neck stretch. Again, left arm is in control of how low you go. Right arm down. Left arm can help push you up. Recommend you use left hand to right your skull. That way your neck muscles don't have to work as much. Right hand to the floor, in line with your glute. Right fingers point out to the side and the elbow bends in towards you. You might want to bend back. No. Elbow bends in towards you. That tilts your shoulders. If you're not comfortable so low, straighten the arms up. Your arm's in charge of your depth here. Left arm alongside you. If you wish, play with the depth. Let's take gaze up. Look up towards the ceiling, past your left elbow. And then look down towards your right hand or knee. Notice stretch changes. Face forward. Good. Arms straight up. Turn the arm. Inward rotation and outward rotation. Just a couple times, and then turn your palm to face right. Drop your head away from your hand. Neck stretch there. Breathe in. As you exhale, left arm down, right arm straightens, and right hand can help level your skull. Good. Other leg in front. And flesh out from underneath your seat. Roll your shoulders back. Reset center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands down the middle. Inhale, hands up the middle. Clean slate. One more time. Find your center, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up. Clean slate. Lovely. Right hand behind you. Left hand to right knee. Level your shoulders, sit up taller, and look behind you. Breathe in. Counter twist as you exhale. Left hand around back, right hand to left leg, posture bright, shoulders level, and the face turns around back. Continue to breathe. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, find front. Lovely. Inhale, arms up the center. As you exhale, open your arms wide. Rest your fingertips to the floor. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Walk your right fingers a little further away, if you comfortably can. Roll your chin to chest. Allow the right fingers to fall in. Face forward. Again, fingers to the floor. Right ear towards right shoulder. Walk your left fingers away. That changes the neck stretch, brings it down into the arm as well. I hope you can feel that. Roll your chin to chest. Allow the left fingers to slide in. And face forward. Wonderful. Open your legs wide and out to the side. Here, ideally, your toes are pointing up and your knees as well point up. If you need to bend the knees, by all means. Sometimes the shape looks like this, knees want to fall forward. Other times, in other bodies, the shape looks like this, knees want to fall back. Try to maintain knees and toes up, even if it's a slight challenge. If it's a big challenge and you're cramping, by all means, let the knees fall where they need to so that you're comfortable. But if all things are well, knees are up, toes are up, you can always straighten your legs later on. Elbows to thighs, hands to floor, lower if you dare. Eventually you'll want to relax the back of the neck. And as mentioned earlier, eventually you might straighten out the legs. No rush. Knees and toes ideally pointing up. Relax the back of your neck. Maybe tuck your chin in. Use your arm strength to slowly rise. And we'll work just a couple more shapes here off of the wide stance. Hands and arms frame your right leg. You want your heart to be aiming towards your right knee, as well as your nose, your chin, and your forehead. Take the hands towards the knee, perhaps even past the knee. Again, aim heart, nose, chin, forehead, all towards that knee. You can always move the hands more forward. You could always bring the hands back too. Listen to your body. Try to find yourself more comfortable. Right. Slowly roll up. Hands still framing that right leg. Left elbow to thigh. Now you're tilting the shoulders again. Right arm overhead is a side stretch. Ideally your torso and right arm directly over the left leg. Look at the left leg. Look at the right arm. Is the one atop the other? More or less, and if not, you could always adjust. Face forward. As you rise, your right hand's going to come behind you. You're still twisting to the right just a little bit. Untwist. Face forward. And then hands and arms frame the left leg. Hands move forward. Remember, you're aiming your heart, your center line, your spine over the left leg. Forehead, face, aims for the knee. Hands might walk more forward as you're comfortable. No rush. There's no rush to find depth here. You'll get lower in time. Relax best you can. Spine, use your arms to help. Level the shoulders, hands, arms still framing left leg more or less. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Nice. It's a side stretch as the shoulders tilt. Left arm overhead, more of a side stretch. Remember, you can always bend the elbow or choose not to employ it. Arm. Top right thigh. Take a look down at your right thigh, and then a look up at your left arm. Is left arm on top of right leg? More or less. Adjust if not. Face forward. Breathe in and reach. As you exhale, left arm down and rise. Ideally, heart still aiming a little bit to the left. Unwind. Good. Bring your left foot in and remove the block out from underneath of you. You might want to step right foot down, this left hand down. As you slip that left hip down, blocks free. Cushions, towels as the case may be. Move them to the side and then lay back. Extend your legs long as you comfortably can. Rest your arms beside you, palms facing up. Turn your nose towards the ceiling. And this is rest. Notice how your body feels lying against the floor here. We'll come back to this position in a moment. Let's change shapes. Butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together. As such, your knees bend out to the side. Ideally, nose pointing up. Stand your feet down. Notice how shape changes. Muscles feel different. Bones fall into gravity's pull differently. Try to rest more fully here. Again, nose pointing up at the ceiling. Take your knees to your left. Turn your chin to your right. A lazy twist. If you'd like, you could extend the right leg longer for a little more stretch and pull. I also like to walk left shoulder blade a little bit more leftward. You wind up with a broader back that way. It's not mandatory that right shoulder stay on the floor, but if it does, you'll have a more grounded twist. Stack your ankles. Bring right foot to left foot. Reset center, that constructive rest. Rest through the back of your pelvis. Fidget down the middle of your mat. And then take your knees to your right side. Turn your chin to the left. If you'd like, kick the left leg long. Try to rest the left foot to the floor though. Maybe walk right shoulder blade and shoulder a little more rightward. Again, gaze left. Notice what you feel and where. See if you can relax a little bit more. Stack your ankles. Reset center. Constructive rest now. Step your feet a little closer to your seat. Try to touch the heels of your feet with your fingertips. That you actually touch isn't important. We just want the arms down beside us, hands towards the feet. Now it's time to lift the seat off the floor. How high your seat lifts is not important. So long as it comes up, you're where you need to be. If you'd like to drive a little higher, the hips could lift. The ribs might lift more if you can get the shoulders a little closer together. Careful not to strain. Bridge pose like this, you want to keep your nose pointing up. Reach your arms up. And slowly lower your spine back to the ground. Open your arms to a T and bring your right ankle up to your left knee. Then your left knee falls to the left, bringing your right foot with it. Ideally, right knee points up at the ceiling. Ideally, the outside of your left leg is resting on the floor, and so is the sole of your right foot. Gaze over the right shoulder. Fulfill your breath, please. Take more time to inhale. And completely exhale. Stack ankles, knees. Reset center. Left ankle to right knee. Right knee falls to the floor and takes left foot with it. Rest the outside of your right leg onto the ground and the sole of your left foot to the floor. Encourage left knee to fall away from your shoulders. And turn your face to the left. Stack your ankles, stack your knees. Reset center. Walk your feet wide. Separate your feet wider than your pelvis. Turn your toes inward and encourage your knees to touch. They don't have to touch, but ideally knees fall inward. This is knock knees while lying down on your back. It's a release for your inner thighs and the back of your pelvis. Let's walk feet back together. Extend legs long. Hands down by hips, palms up. Nudge the heels of your feet further away from you. Scoot your tailbone forward. Walk your shoulder blades down your back and tuck your chin in, all to connect more to the floor. And then give up. Close your eyes and rest. Give your bones to the floor. With each exhale, try to rest and relax a little bit more. Inhaling and exhaling. Heavy against the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. Rest and relax. Still more. In no rush, roll to one side or the other, and then push yourself up to seated. Roll your shoulders back, sit up tall. Always welcome to slide a cushion or a prop underneath of you. We won't be here long. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. With your hands at your heart, kindly wish the best for yourself. Wish for health, happiness, at least contentment. Wish the same for those you love, your family and friends. Wish them the best in health and happiness. Take your thumbs to your forehead, your thumbs to your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste. I hope your wishes come true. Until next time, keep those shoulders slightly pinned back, your tummy a little extra toned, and your breath full. Take time throughout your day to breathe more fully, both in and out. There's always a little extra breath you could push out. Stay hydrated, and remember your favorite stretches, whatever those may be. Practice them throughout the week. Until next time, take care.